Well, it's been a long 14 weeks since we were able to meet together as a church, but this weekend the neighborhood church is reopening, and we are excited about this time together. Please do what works best for you and your family. We'll have two services at the neighborhood Pine House, Saturday at 6 p.m. and Sunday at 11 a.m. Martinsville will be having an outdoor service 10 a.m. Sunday. Bring your own lawn chair. We'll be meeting at the Kinsman Park, the Ice Cream Shack, park by the tennis courts east of the Martinsville Athletic Pavilion. Love to have you. And if you want to attend a certain venue and it's full when you get around to registering, why not try another venue? In addition to that, our online services will be shown at 6 p.m. and 10 a.m. So when you arrive at the church, a parking lot attendant will welcome you at Pine House, and we'll be filling the east side first. When you get to the west side, you'll be introduced or met by a parking lot attendant who will then wave you through to the east side if there's still parking we want to fill on the east side. The exception to that will be those who require a level entrance and no steps, and you will then be parking on the east side in the reserved handicap parking area. When you enter, you will see some pylons set at 6 feet apart. Make sure you are maintaining 6 feet of physical distancing, and when the person ahead of you has advanced in the line, advance to the next pylon, please. The door will be open and you will enter. As you enter, you will make your way to a greeter who will meet you at the registration or guest table. She will or he will then greet you, make sure that your name has been registered with us, and will then present you with some hand sanitizer. And if you have a child with you, they will also get a packet, a children's packet that they will be able to work on during the services. Macy came to church with some crayons, a snack, some books, and a couple of small toys. You may want to bring something similar for your children for this service too. Now, notice that we are requesting you to sign in, and we will be checking that off at the registration table. There are two reasons for that. The first one is we have limited capacity, and we don't want you to show up at a venue and not be able to give you a seat. And the second reason is because of government regulations. They want us to be able to show them, in case there is a breakout of COVID-19 from someone who's been in one of our services, they want us to be able to indicate anybody who may have been sitting near them. So we as Christians want to respect our government, and unless they're asking us to deny our faith, we want to be known as people who submit ourselves to authority. So if you didn't register when you arrive, you'll need to register. But we can't guarantee that we will have a seat for you, unfortunately. If you want to give electronically before the service, and we would encourage all electronic giving to take place before the service, make your way to the information center, and after you have filled out your form and done your automated giving, follow the arrows that are clearly outlined in the foyer to your way to the sanctuary. Follow the arrows, and remember, once you're in the sanctuary, to get the ushers to sit you on the side of the sanctuary on which you parked. If you're parked on the east side, sit on the east side. If you're parked on the west side, sit on the west side. When you get into the sanctuary, you'll be sitting in cohorts, but some of you may want to stop on the way in and do a little visit to the washroom. And after you've been in the washroom, you can make your way into the sanctuary. Cohorts, all the cohorts in the sanctuary are separated by 5 meters. We're not allowed to have anybody sit in our cohorts. Any numbers greater than 30 sitting in our cohorts. Each cohort will have a host to make you feel welcome. and everyone in the cohort will need to sit 2 meters apart, respecting and practicing the physical distancing regulations of this time. If you are a part of a household, and big households, you can really help us increase our sanctuary capacity for this weekend. If you're part of a big household, your grandparents and kids and in-laws and grandchildren are coming to one of the services, please get on the phone and talk to each other and find how many of you are coming and register as one household. Just one of you register with the number 9 or 11 or something. The more we're able to get people sitting together, the greater our capacity for during the service. We will be having worship and are excited about coming back together to worship. We ask you to bring a mask if you would like to sing, and if you want to sing, you will be required to wear a mask. So we're looking forward to our time in the service together, time of worship and prayer and scripture reading, and I'll have the privilege of starting the Psalter series as we look together at Psalm 16. You may want to read it over a few times even before the weekend. You'll be dismissed by cohorts. If you need a level entrance, you can exit through the foyer. Everyone else will be exiting through side entrances. And when the service is over, you can go to the visiting areas we've set up on the east side and west side of the parking lot and just do some good outdoor visiting. Hope to see you this weekend. Registration will start at 9 a.m. each week, 9 a.m. Thursday morning. So you'll be able to register for services Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or at least register until capacity has been reached. At that point, you either have to choose another venue to attend or join us online. Wish we could offer you better, but that's all we're allowed to do at this time. Looking forward to being together this weekend. Hope this information has been helpful.